and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build video. Today we're going to be building in the world of Sun Myshuno, which is the world that we got from the expansion pack City Living, and we are building in the apartment 701 Zenview, which I don't know what part of the world that is in. I believe it's like the bottom right or bottom middle center. It's in one of those taller building. I don't know the districts of this world. But anyways, yes, so we're building a 2-story apartment, which has a little bit of an interesting layout. And at first I was attempting, as you can see, I was attempting to build I was going to make the bedroom, or put the bedroom in the on the first floor, and then put the kitchen, dining, living area on the second floor. But in my head, I had decided, as if I could have decided that anywhere else. I had already decided that I wanted this balcony situation from that top. So I wanted to be able to, you can see it right here. I wanted to be able to have this like balcony gallery, I don't know what that's called, so that you can see from the second floor down into the first floor, more kind of like, what is that called? It's not a studio apartment. I know that there's a technical term for it and I don't know it, but anyways, so at first I was going to put the bedroom on the first floor, and then I changed my mind, and it took me a really long time. There's a bunch that I cut out, a bunch of me trying to figure out this floor plan, and this is what it will be. So there's only one bedroom and one bathroom in this apartment. It is very big, so if you wanted to change something about that, you probably could. You could, you could get rid of that balcony area, but at the same time, I'm thinking if you do decide to download this from the gallery and you want to play in it, then it is because you like the floor plan. So I don't think you're going to make any changes. But if you do, have at it. But so at first, my idea coming into this style-wise was very different to what it turned into. And I don't know if that happened because I changed the layout or if it was the windows that I chose, but in my head, I had this idea of making it this very sophisticated, maybe moody or dark academia kind of apartment, and then it turned into this dark modern apartment, which is fine. I love it. It wasn't what I had planned, but sometimes plans don't work out. The kitchen was giving me a run for my money. I was trying some things here, where I had added this little 1 block bump out on the side, but it felt like there was now 2 rooms. Like, it didn't feel right, and so I did decide to have this little bit asymmetrical kitchen, with a very long counter in the back. I don't know if you can hear this, but my chair is not making any noise when I'm sitting here and I'm building. I'm still moving when I do that, but I am sitting pretty much still. The only time I'm moving is because I'm speaking and I'm waving my hands around. But my chair is making this weird sound, and it is bothering me to no end right now. So I hope that you can't hear that. Apologies if you do, but I don't know if I have to oil it. I have to have my husband look at that. Husband, can you look at that? But yes, moving on. So this is a pretty large dining room, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with that, but it also feels a little bit like there's a separation where I put that beam on the ceiling. So I decided to put like a little lounge chair, a reading nook in there. And here I did something, and if I'm always assuming that everybody knows how to build. If you're watching my videos, why I do that, I do not know. But what I was doing with those curtains is that with the tool mat, you can size things up or down, like you can scale them. And I wanted to have the dark wood on them, but I wanted the dark green fabric. Well, the dark green fabric comes with a gray wood on the top, and I didn't like that. But if you add the dark or a different color, but just that wooden curtain rod kind of part, it clips into the original because it's the same size as a curtain rod that is attached to the curtain. Do I make any sense? I hope you can follow me. But so with the tool mat, I sliced what? I sized that just that wooden part up ever so slightly, and then I placed it over the curtain. So now it looks like now it is the green curtain with the dark brown wood over top. And I just like that so much better. And I wanted to point that out just in case some of you don't know about that trick, or maybe do, but you don't have the tool mod. I know that for console players, there is no mods or CC. But yeah, so I just wanted to point that out. Other than that, something I wanted to mention in this video is that I did use quite a bit of furniture and objects from one of the new kits. Well, actually from both. I did use some plants from the garden to table kit, and then I used a good bit of furniture, especially, oops, I am so sorry. I just whacked something on the desk. I'm gonna leave this in the video because that's what happens sometimes. But yeah, like this chair and that ottoman is from the modern retreat kit that just came out, and then I'm using some furniture upstairs and the new fireplace because I absolutely love that fireplace. It's gorgeous. Yeah, but yeah, so it turned into, again, this is something that I had not planned. I wasn't set to do everything in dark brown and green, but it kind of just, it felt very organic when placing all of these objects, and they all had this green, or some had this green, sagey, dark green, mossy green, or those green tones, and the dark just, it was speaking to me, so I just went with it. Sometimes I go into builds and I have this very set plan in my head, and I know exactly, like I can see it, what I want it to look like. And sometimes I just start and do things. Like now, the only thing that I really was like, this was set in stone for this build was this balcony area that you can see now, and I love it so much. When I went in and took the screenshots, I almost wanted to play in it, and I might. I know that I have mentioned it a couple of times now in previous builds, and if you are somebody who is waiting for me to start Let's Plays, I appreciate your patience. For me, everything that has to do with the technical side of this whole YouTube channel situation is really, really hard. Like, I feel so cool right now because I got a apparently they're called boom arms for my mic, and I'm very excited about that. I also got a new keyboard, and now I really feel like a gamer. It's very funny to me because that was never something that I saw myself becoming. But now I am thoroughly enjoying this. And I don't know if you have seen the last video that I had uploaded. I don't know, a few days ago probably. It wasn't a speed build. It was a review of the 2 new kits. And in that video, I was actually, talking or recording my audio while I was actually in the game. And I didn't really do a whole lot of gameplay, but it was so much fun to me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so, I don't know, it just felt like, I'm sitting here and I'm recording my voiceovers, and it feels like I'm talking to all of you. But when I was actually active in the game and I was building and talking to you as I was going and as I was doing, I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. And then I was telling my husband about it, and I said, it makes it that taking that one video made me really want to do gameplay videos and do some let's play. So I'm currently working on some technical things that I need to figure out before I can get to that. But anyways, I'm talking over everything as usual. That's how we do here on my channel. But yeah, this is one of the first times, I'm not kidding you, that I have used this table. Technically, it's a dining table, but I used it as a desk here, and it came with pretty sure it came with the Eco Living expansion pack. Oh, and then here on the wall, I was trying something out because putting art there felt strange. It felt out of place because there's also already that big piece of art over that, or by that balcony area by the railing, and putting another art piece on that wall felt odd, and I don't know. It felt like the piece on that big wall was no longer the focal point, and I wanted that to be the focal point. So I decided to add those. I don't know, that wall decoration, also from the Eco Living expansion pack, pretty sure. And then over here, I did add in the bar, and as I am now looking at it, I have not play tested this. So by the time that you are watching this video, I will have play tested it. And obviously, if there's anything that didn't work or wasn't functional, I will adjust it, at least for the uploaded version for the gallery. But I don't see, it is very not cluttered. It's very minimalist. And so I don't think that there should be any problems. There might be a slight problem in the bedroom potentially, because there's this wardrobe situation that I've built, and there might not be enough room for them to walk around the bed, but I really don't see why that would be an issue. Also, this lamp on the desk it came with that newest update when they added all of these beautiful African inspired pieces. And I love that lamp. That is now one of my favorite lamps. And it's free to everybody who has the base game. So if you haven't done that update, you should go and get that, because all of those new updates, all of those new objects that came with that update are absolutely beautiful. And you might think, okay, well, it's all African inspired. It is, which is gorgeous. I actually lived in Africa for a little while. And the culture is very different to, I've lived in multiple countries. This is the fourth country I'm actually living in. But I'm originally from Germany, and I also lived in Africa for a few years when I was a child, and I also lived in Japan. And now I'm in the United States. So I don't know how we got here. Oh, because of the African inspired things. It is beautiful, but it is not just for it is the items that they have added are very versatile. You can use those for any kind of build, really. I mean, you've seen how neutral that lamp is that I put up there. There's a few swatches that are more patterned and they have more color, but even those colors are very earthy, I love that. And the texture on that lampshade is gorgeous. But yeah, we're on the patio now. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted the living area, or a part of the living area, to be upstairs, so that you could have access to that balcony that is already there. And I did try to replace the railing, which you cannot do, which is funny to me, because now we can change windows, but we cannot change the railing, and I'm not sure that makes sense to me. Also, yay for the curved walls, floors, and such, because they still are glitchy, and there is this weird edge thing on the outside, which I have zero control over, but it annoyed me. But yeah, here you can see that cauliflower plant and that other plant. That is something that came with the garden to table kit last week. And then over in the left side, that plant is from that update that I was just talking about. The couches that I have used here are were they from the Refined Living Room? Was that what it's called? It was another kit. It was one of the creator kits as well. But again, in this dark green. And I don't know, I just kind of stuck with the green. And I think it turned out very beautifully. And especially if you hang around and watch the screenshots, I took them at night and it's very, I loved it. This table is also new, and I'm obsessed with that one. And then this is my favorite bit, and I don't know that I ever use any different bits, but when I don't build specifically for a particular sim, then I tend to gravitate towards that bit because it's my favorite. And that's what I will always choose. And here I'm doing that thing again with the sizing up that wooden part just ever so slightly, and you can see that I've lowered it down so that it covers the wood that is attached to the curtain. I hope you understand what I'm saying, but I'm sure you do. I hope that makes sense. But yes. So other than that, oh yeah, in this bedroom, I used the wardrobe that came with another kit because now we get kits all the time. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Any new items, I'll take. So, and I actually like this stuff. This is from the mudroom such and such. I'm not sure. And I'm not even attempting to pronounce that word. I wanted to look up what that word means and how you pronounce it. The mudroom, the name of that kit. I have not done that and have zero idea how to pronounce that. So it's from the mudroom kit. But yeah, it is very simple, as you can see. And this is that little corner over by the end of the bed where it might be a bit squeezy for a sim to get through, but I really don't think it should be. But yeah, the bathroom, I actually really enjoyed that room because it was L-shaped. And I'll talk about that more in a second. Can somebody explain this flooring to me? This pattern, like I have rotated it left and right and tried all kinds of different things with that floor, and I just can't figure out what the pattern is supposed to look like. Like, is it supposed to be these like blocky L's with a dot in the middle? Like, what is it? Anyways, I moved on from it. Just gave up on trying to figure that one out. I did use that same tile. Now, if I could tell you where that came from, I do not remember. But I used the black swatch. There is a dark green swatch, but it was a bit too emerald. Is emerald the green crystal? Diamond? Is it a diamond or is it a crystal? No, it's a crystal. Anyways, is there a difference? Is a diamond just a crystal that was shaped in a certain way, or is a diamond a specific object? All right, anyways, now we're getting too deep into this and now my brain hurts. Yes, so using that sleek bathroom kit again because it's the best bathroom furniture and objects that we have, and I will probably always use that for the most part. I had actually worked on something, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. I think instead of uploading the big thing that I was working on, I had uploaded the Creole cottage. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to put a card on screen and you could go and check that one out. But I was working on a 4-unit apartment complex for downtown Willow Creek. And it looked just so beautiful. It turned out so well. And I was going in to play test it, and there is some sort of glitch with that whole lot. When I click on that lot and I load into it, it makes my game crash. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in that other video before, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because after that update came out with all of that African-inspired stuff, one of the apartments was like, it was so beautiful. And I used all of the African things, and I was thinking that the sim that lives there is a lawyer, and they have either roots in Africa, or they used to live in Africa, or they go there for work and they collect things. But there was like a whole bunch of vases and baskets and art and sculptures, and I really loved that apartment. I was so excited to share that. If I can ever fix that lot, I will share the video. But if I can't upload it to the gallery, then I don't know if there's any point in me sharing the video. I mean, I guess I could, but well, I don't even know if I have screenshots. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think if you would still like to see the video. If the video has all of the elements, because I really honestly don't remember. But if it does have all the elements, then I'm happy to still upload the video, even if I can't share the build with you as of now. But we are in the last room for this apartment, which is the kitchen. So since this is more like an I'm going to say like an upscale apartment. It is rather small, but it is still an upscale, obviously, this kitchen alone is probably a $70,000 kitchen. You would be shocked at prices for kitchens if you ever looked into that. Not that I need a new kitchen. I'm in a brand new house now, but we had an older house before, and we had some contractors come in to give us a quote to renovate our master, and we got quotes. I mean, for the simplest things, it wasn't the simplest things, but it wasn't anything outrageous. It was just a update the master bathroom, like replacing all of the things, yes, because they were like 50 years old, and add a stone wall. And the cheapest quote, or the lowest quote that we got, I think was 20 something thousand, and the highest was $50,000 for one room. And y'all, that was a almost 6,000 square foot house, and every single room needed renovations. And honestly, that was one of the reasons that we decided, you know what, I'm gonna call it quits. I can't deal with this. The amount of money that is going into this, and the slow process of getting it to a point where I want it to be, is not worth my nerves. And there was a whole bunch of other stuff going on at the same time. So anyways, I'm rambling, but that was my stories for today. I'm finishing this up, and that's pretty much it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. And if you want to download this from the gallery, my gallery ID is VinnasNook, VinnasNook. And I hope to see you next time in the Nook. Bye, guys.